I guess let's start out with the two guys that are going to be honored on Saturday. You know, what can you tell us about what it's been like coaching Kyle and Ty?
3 guys, Carter Murphy too, man.
Yeah, sorry, Carter.
It's been really good coaching all of them actually. You know, I mean, really good guys. You know, wish I would have had them earlier from a selfish standpoint. You know, but you know, both Kyle, Miles, and Carter, they've all done a great job. You know, obviously Kyle and Ty have impacted the floor a lot, but I would say that Carter had just as big an impact with his voice in the locker room. Just the maturity of who he is and where he's come from, and the fact that he's a walk-on but played it. A lot of people don't even really realize he played at Air Force last year and played a significant role. And he came here to Georgia Tech, because he wants to be an engineer. So his whole thing was coming here and being able to help any way he could. And so I really appreciated having him around again from the standpoint of just the experience and the knowledge of being there before.
What has your confidence been in Kyle in those closing minutes, knowing you want to get the ball in his hands, because if he goes to the foul line, you're in pretty good shape?
Yeah, he gives you a comfort zone. It's always great to have your ball handler as one of your best free throw shooter. And Kyle pretty much been money when he gets to the line. He's done a great job in that standpoint, and it always gives you a comfort zone again as a coach to have a guy like him who can make free throws at the end of games.
Is there any one or two things that stick out as far as the progress this team has made this year?
No, I look at self-reflection at the end of the year. The year not over, so we still trying to win games. We won 2 out of 3. We're looking to build on what we're doing right now, and it's a big game for us against Florida State, and they pose different challenges, and we just need to handle their pressure and not turn the ball over, rebound the basketball, the defensive end, limit them to 1 shot, and that's our focus. Right now we're not, it's not the last game, and we're not buried yet. So we're gonna keep on flowing, and we're playing every game right now as if we got something to gain.
Those things you mentioned, handle the pressure, not turn the ball over, were those the things that you want to improve on from the last time you played them?
Well, we didn't turn the ball over a lot against them, but we just had bad offense, I thought. And we got to share the ball. And just like we did against Miami last weekend, we got to have that same type of ball movement. And if we get that, I think we'll put ourselves in position to have a chance to win.
You talk about still having a lot to play for. You look at the standings, you're right there with a bunch of teams, and you can improve your lot going into the ACC tournament.
Yeah, there's still a lot to play for. There's still a lot in terms of the seedings and different things. So we're still playing. We're still playing and trying to be the best we can be. And again, this game tomorrow against Florida State will go a long ways with that.
Different kind of week for the team, not having a midweek game. What has that been like?
It's been good. Just a chance to get guys some rest. We practiced the first half of the week, took Wednesday off, and got back at it yesterday and today. But a little indifferent, but at the same time, it was needed, and we got some things done, and like I said, guys got some rest, some knick-knack injuries out of the way, and looking forward to finishing out the season strong.
You've talked about wanting to do some film work. Did you have a chance to do that also?
We do film work all the time. Like, that's not going to change based on us not playing this week. That's just who we are. That's what I do. We watch film all the time. It's just a matter of us getting it. But we're going to watch it all the time. That's a part of it. I think this part of the year is always more mental than physical anyway. So you're going to get more done by watching film than on the floor a lot of the times.
Damon, what do you hope Nathan gained this year from studying and playing alongside Cal, knowing this is Cal's senior day, and how the tutelage that maybe Kyle helped give Nathan will benefit him going forward?
It's the seasoning part of it, and I think, just seeing, how Kyle honestly reacted to a lot of things that was going on. It wasn't, I know in a lot of respects, he had a great year, but it wasn't easy. I mean, he started. He was a part-time starter last year, but started I think about the last 10 games for Tech, and he didn't start a game this year. So I thought he handled all that stuff well. I thought he showed a great sense of maturity, both on and off the floor and handling those things. And I'm hoping that, that for me is what I hope Nate can take from it. I mean, that's a high character individual, Kyle, to be able to do the things that he did. So he's what a student athlete embodies, and you just want Nate to take that from him.
The last game, you had a high assist to shots made ratio. Has that been the message? I know it's been the message, but I imagine you felt that they did that a lot better, sharing the ball, that type of thing.
Nothing changes from game to game. I just think that you have to be all right with doing the same thing every time. Because sometimes you get bored doing the right things, crazy as it sounds. I think last game against Miami is a recipe, but that's been the recipe all year in our wins for the most part. We got to share the ball. We're a better team when we share the ball, and it shows. So it's been the message, but at the same time too, just trying to get guys to just stay the course of what we're doing. That's the biggest thing, and I think that's why there's been so many inconsistencies, because you don't stay the course. Don't get so high on the win, don't get so low on the loss. You gotta stay in the middle, and I think that's what the good teams, good programs try to do, and that's where we're aspiring to get.
One more? Got it?
Good.
Okay, cool, thank you.